Love it or hate it, San Antonio Spurs fans, Zach Collins is going to be a Spur for a few more years.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Got some news earlier today that Zach Collins signed an extension with our San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs also recently locked up Devin Vassell, so the Spurs certainly have liked in limited action what they've seen from this new starting five in the preseason. Want to lock him up too, and of course doing the video today to talk about the news, but also get your 2 cents. Drop it in the comments down below. Do you like this move? Do you not like this move? Let me know why. Either way, whatever side of the fence you're on, hit that thumbs up if you help support our channel, and subscribe to become part of this wonderful San Antonio Spurs community. Let's get into the video right now. What happened earlier today? Well, there will almost undoubtedly come a time when Victor Wembanyama is the San Antonio Spurs full-time center. I totally agree. However, the Spurs are doubling down on his front-court partnership with veteran big man Zach Collins. Collins has agreed to a 2-year, $35 billion contract extension, which is a big jump up from, I believe, the $7 million he's making this year. So congratulations, Zach Collins, with our Spurs. According to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, the deal ties him to San Antonio through the 2025-26 season. As we move further through the article, Collins signed a 3-year, $22 million deal with the San Antonio Spurs in the 2021 offseason following his injury-plagued tenure with the Portland Trail Blazers. So we'll pause there. I'm sure there might be a little concern with his injury history, but so far with San Antonio, he's been pretty relatively injury-free, and hope that continues throughout the rest of his career. The 24-year-old has been healthy for the Spurs since returning, well, from an ankle injury midway through the 22 season, and found himself as a worthy starter at center next to Wemby during exhibition playing over the last couple of weeks. Collins has averaged 14.3 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 4.8 assists per game during the preseason action, shooting 58% from the field and about 36% from three-point land. So my 2 cents on this, Spurs fans, I like the move. I think this is a good move for the Spurs. Wemby is not ready to play center yet. At some point, he will in the next few years, but they still want to develop him, get him used to the Spurs system, and obviously he's got to bulk up a bit. So right now, this is a great time to have an established, and he is now a veteran. He's been in the league, 5 years-ish, 6 years? Having him take that role right now until Wemby's ready to take it himself. He is a stretch five. He can hit three-pointers, and having floor spacing we know is very important in the NBA. Jeremy Sochan's going to be one of our starters. Not exactly known for his shooting prowess, so we're going to need other players out there that can shoot, and our other 4 guys can definitely do that. Zach is going to be 26 this season. Actually, he's going to be 26 in a few weeks. When his contract expires, he'll still be young. He'll only be 28, so he's still very much a part of our youth movement. Any negatives to signing the contract? Well, he can be a little loose with the ball at times and be turnover prone. We do see him get pushed around sometimes in the paint by bigger centers, and he does sometimes tend to get in foul trouble and sometimes get in get into it with other teams, start, arguing, shoving. But, also that can be taken as a positive well, because you want a player out there that's going to stand up for his teammates, fight for the team and just have that energy, that aggression to get you fired up. So that one's more of a double-edged sword. That being said, I really like this move. The Spurs starting lineup, although in limited action, we have seen them play well, especially against the Golden State Warriors. Granted, the Warriors were going with a very small lineup in that preseason game a few nights ago, but the Spurs held their own. I think we've got a lot of good things happening moving forward. So that lineup of Collins, Wemby, Sochan, Keldon, and Devin, I think, or more so, I hope, Spurs fans, that lineup is going to be much better than any of us expect it to be. Do I think they're a top 5-6 team in the NBA right now? Of course not. Top 5-6 in the Western Conference? No. But can they be a fringe play-in team? Yes. Could they actually be a playoff team? I don't think so. But I wouldn't rule it out. Never, ever count out Greg Popovich with a good roster. And we have a good roster. We have what's turning out to be a great roster. We have a lot of young players and we're coming off the bench. And yes, the bench rotation is certainly a big, giant question mark. A lot of you said, what's going on with the bench? Who's going to get the most minutes? Right now, take the bench action we saw in the preseason with a grain of salt, because we saw a lot of players get minutes that they probably won't immediately in the regular season. Players like, and I hate to call him out, but Blake Wesley clearly needs to get his game, work on his game, so he's going to go to the G League to work on that. There's a few other guys that are getting minutes that probably won't get minutes. City Sissoko, Serge Jabari Rice, those type of players aren't going to get any type of significant minutes with the team in the regular season to start, and certainly not in the fourth quarter when the Spurs are trying to hold on to a lead and close out the game. So that's all I got. Hopefully you are having a wonderful Sunday. I'll close with this. A little bad news for your boy TSR Sports here. I went to watch the Giants game at the time of this video, because I'm shooting the video a little earlier than when this is actually being released. The Giants are actually playing well and up 14-0, but the Giants game's on CBS. The Patriots game's on CBS, so guess who's getting smacked out? Well, the Giants are, because this is a Patriots, the Patriots land. So a bummer for me that they might actually win only their second game of the year, and I can't see it. But you know what? That's okay, because you know I do have to look forward to? Our San Antonio Spurs open the season Wednesday night against the Mavericks, and I will be live for that. There's rumors that Luka Doncic might not be able to play. I hope he does play. I want to see the best the other team has to offer to go against the best that we have to offer. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you are having an absolutely fantastic weekend. And as always, go Spurs, go.
And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I